Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and I want to talk with you today about one of those tough interview questions that are designed to get you talking, see if you reveal something unusual about your work, stuff along those lines. And today's tough interview question, like all of them, really isn't that tough if you understand what they're really trying to find out about you. And let's go to the question. How well defined is your job? Now, the fact of the matter is there's a framework to every job, and you want to speak of the framework of your role rather than it being well-defined. Why don't you want it being well-defined? Because you seem like a clerk, like a low-level individual in an organization when it becomes well-defined. You want to talk about the framework of your work rather than the specifics in answering the question. So, for example, you might talk about, every day is a bit different, but the framework is what each day is I have to accomplish, and you lay out a couple of different things. Now, in order to do this, it's not like from 9 to 9:15 I do this, and from 9:15 to 9:30 I do that. It's nothing along those lines. I do my own time management. I control my own circumstances. I'm asked to produce an outcome and to work within the framework of our organization in order to accomplish my goals. What are my goals? You might talk about one or two of your goals, but ultimately it's up to me to decide when and how, within the framework of my relationships with others, how I'm going to accomplish these tasks. And I've got milestones and benchmarks and deliverables to my tasks that allow me to fulfill it. So is it well defined? I don't really think so. Like I said, I'm given a framework to work from, and ultimately these are my choices. Now, some of you do have jobs that are pretty well defined, and where you can direct the answer, as I just did, it serves you better. Why? Because, again, you may want to take a step up in class and do something a little bit more high level than what you're involved with. So again, this idea of speaking to a framework and making your own choices serves you well by, again, pointing out that you have decision making over your own work. You deliver at a high level, and you achieve the outcomes that have been, you achieve the deliverables that you have to. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, share it, leave a comment, click the like button. Just do something that lets people know that it was worthwhile. Then come over to my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, and go exploring. Lots of good content there. All my videos are there. Podcasts of Job Search Radio and No BS Job Search Advice Radio are there. You can receive a complimentary subscription to either or both of my e-zines, No BS Job Search Advice and No BS Hiring Advice e-zine, at my website, and read previous articles that have been written for the e-zines there. You can search positions I'm recruiting for, post your resume to lots of sites from mine. You have access to Indeed and Job Search Universe, both of which search thousands of other sites for job leads. There's information about my books and guides to job hunting as well as other people's books. So come over to thebiggamehunter.us and go exploring. A few final things, if I may. First of all, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether I should mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff positions. If we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request. My address is linkedin.com/in/thebiggamehunter. I accept connection requests from people worldwide, except if you're a third-party recruiter or in a country known for scams or spam. Finally, if you have a question about job hunting, you're just like everyone else. Everyone has questions, but the mistake most people make is if they take the time to ask for advice, they ask friends or colleagues or managers or former managers, family, anyone other than an expert. Your friends and others are people who make mistakes. They don't have the right answer. They have their opinion about the right answer, but what do they know about job hunting? They've gone on a bunch of interviews and gotten turned down. Maybe they've gotten some jobs, but 3 jobs in their career, 5 jobs in their career. I've filled 1,100 positions in my career and evaluated over 400,000 people. Contact me through liveperson.com. That's LIVE person.com, where I'm a job search and career coaching expert. Be happy to answer your questions and talk with you and do it in the most concise way possible. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.